Many experience the feeling of living their lives, going through the motions, but deep down feeling like something is profoundly wrong. This dissonance between the reality you perceive and a nagging sense that there's more to existence can create a deep and persistent pain, a sense of being trapped in a reality that is not quite real, a reality where your senses are deceived and the truth is hidden behind a veil of illusion, or the matrix. This concept, the matrix, finds its roots in ancient spiritual and philosophical teachings dating back thousands of years. In these teachings, known as Maya in Buddhism, the concept of the matrix is described as a deceptive force that veils the true nature of reality, trapping individuals in a cycle of illusion and ignorance. Maya, which translates to illusion or magic, is believed to be the creative power of the divine, manifesting the material world and disguising the ultimate reality. But what contributes to the matrix, and how do you escape this illusionary world? Society and individuals play a role in the creation of the matrix through behaviors rooted in lower nature. Ego, the sense of separateness, and the pursuit of material gain all contribute to the maintenance of this illusory world. Ego, in its constant need for validation and superiority, keeps us focused on external markers of success, leading us further away from our true selves and reinforcing the illusion of the matrix. The belief in separateness feeds into the illusion by creating divisions between individuals, communities, and nations. This sense of separateness fosters competition, comparison, and conflict, further strengthening the hold of the matrix. The pursuit of material gain, driven by the belief that external possessions and achievements define our worth, keeps us trapped in a cycle of consumption and dissatisfaction, perpetuating the illusion that happiness and fulfillment can be found outside of ourselves. Escaping from the matrix involves a significant shift in consciousness, often referred to as enlightenment. This state is characterized by a deep understanding of the nature of reality and one's true self. It is a process of awakening to a higher level of awareness that transcends the limitations of the ego and the physical world. This enlightenment is associated with the activation of the pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye. This gland is believed to be the seat of higher consciousness and spiritual insight. Opening the third eye is symbolic of expanding one's perception beyond the physical realm. It represents a shift from seeing the world through the lens of the ego to experiencing it from a higher, more spiritual perspective. This involves seeing beyond the surface level of existence and recognizing that there are deeper layers to reality that are not immediately apparent. It's about understanding that the material world is not the ultimate reality, but rather a projection of consciousness. First, recognize the role fear plays in the matrix world. In many cases, fear is used as a tool for control, whether by societal structures, institutions, or even our own inner critic. Start with self-awareness. Notice when fear-based thoughts or emotions arise throughout your day. These could manifest as worries about the future, doubts about yourself, or anxieties about the unknown. Know that you have the power to choose how you respond to fear. Instead of letting fear dictate your actions or decisions, consciously choose love as your guiding principle. This might mean responding with compassion, kindness, or understanding in situations where fear would typically lead to defensiveness or aggression. By understanding this, you can begin to disentangle yourself from fear's grip and reclaim your autonomy. Engage in practices that cultivate love and compassion, such as kindness or acts of service. These practices help strengthen your ability to choose love over fear in daily life. Second, change your values. Since you now recognize the role of the pursuit of material gain in the matrix world, take time to reflect on your values and priorities in life. Are they aligned with the pursuit of material wealth and status, or do they emphasize human connection, well-being, and personal growth? Recognize that true fulfillment often comes from meaningful relationships and experiences rather than material possessions. Cultivate gratitude for the relationships and experiences that bring joy and fulfillment to your life. This might involve expressing appreciation to loved ones, keeping a gratitude journal, or simply taking moments throughout your day to savor the present moment. Prioritize spending quality time with loved ones. This includes participating in activities that bring you closer together. Embrace simplicity and minimalism as a means of reducing the focus on material possessions and consumerism. Simplifying your life can free up time and energy for the things that truly matter and thereby escaping the matrix. Third, commitment to inner work. This step involves a deep dive into your psyche and emotions, aiming to understand and integrate all aspects of your being. It begins with self-awareness, recognizing patterns of behavior, thoughts, and emotions that may be holding you back. Techniques like mindfulness can help you observe these patterns without judgment. As you become more aware, you can start working on your shadow self, a concept from Jungian psychology referring to the parts of your personality that are unconscious or repressed. This involves acknowledging and accepting these aspects of yourself, such as fears, insecurities, or negative traits, rather than suppressing or denying them. By integrating your shadow self, you can achieve a more balanced and authentic sense of self. Inner work also includes healing past wounds and traumas, forgiving yourself and others, and cultivating self-love and compassion. This process is ongoing and requires dedication, but it's important when leaving the matrix. Fourth, alignment with higher self. As you progress in your inner work, you may begin to feel more connected to your higher self, which is often described as the part of you that is connected to a higher consciousness or divine source. This is the part of you that is guided by intuition, wisdom, and love, rather than fear or ego. Aligning with your higher self involves listening to your inner guidance and following your heart's desires. It means making choices that are in alignment with your values, even if they go against societal norms or expectations. This alignment can bring a sense of purpose and peace as you live in harmony with your true nature and the greater flow of life. Practices like meditation, prayer, or simply quiet reflection can help you connect with your higher self. Trusting your intuition and following your inner guidance can lead you on a path of self-discovery and spiritual awakening, guiding you towards a life that is truly authentic and meaningful. Fifth, deepen your connection with nature. This is important when leaving the matrix world. Nature has a remarkable ability to heal and rejuvenate the mind, body, and spirit. Spending time outdoors can reduce stress levels and boost mood. The sights, sounds, and smells of nature can evoke a sense of peace and tranquility. Many spiritual traditions regard nature as sacred, seeing it as a manifestation of the divine. Deepening your connection with nature can foster a sense of reverence and awe for the natural world. Whether you're gazing at a starry sky or feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, you can experience a profound sense of interconnectedness and belonging. Nature has a way of grounding us in the present moment. When you're surrounded by the sights, sounds, and sensations of the natural world, it's easier to let go of worries about the past or future and simply be here, now. To truly leave the matrix behind, it's essential to live in alignment with higher truths and principles. One of the key aspects of living in alignment with higher truths is prioritizing love and compassion in all interactions and recognizing our interconnectedness with all beings and the natural world. By doing so, we can transcend the limitations of the matrix and live a more meaningful existence. I encourage you to take action now to leave the matrix, and I hope you'll encourage others to do so by sharing this video.